Hi guys, welcome. Let me just open up little Nightbot here. How is everybody? Oh, hello, welcome. All right, I forgot to open Nightbot and let him know that what we're doing today. He'll get angry with me. Let me fix him up. Okay. Hopefully he's okay with me writing that amount of information there. He looks like he is. Let's just put some space bars in. Okay, so I actually got this set a couple of months ago. It was close to the start of lockdown and stuff happening, so yay. Okay, sorry guys, I had to change the thing there, so it's all done now. Hi, let's have a look who's here. Tara Lynn, Diane, that's okay. I'm doing a bit of a review, so it's a little bit of fun, and I haven't tried it before, so you guys get to see my first impressions of it. So that's usually a good thing. Hi, Abby and Kathy, Kat, Dorothy. Who else has popped in? Robin, welcome. Dorothy, Robin, Abby, Helen, hello. Kat already said hi too. I'm just looking down. Emily, hello. Here but lurking, no problems. That was me on your stream on the weekend. So much stuff going on. And Megan, hello. Welcome. So, it's called Insparea Art, and I actually saw one of the art tubers do a bit of a review on it. I can't remember which one, but I went and had a look and I thought, oh, this looks really cool. I'm going to give this a go. So I brought a kit and I brought a separate book. So I posted the links to both of the kit. I got the Italy book, and in the separate book I got France. You could do it the other way around, or there's a pack where you can get everything. It's up to you what you're looking for. I hope you are all well. We had a huge weekend, and Alicia helped me. I brought some storage containers and things, and Alicia helped me sort out some of my art stuff. Look, it's not neat, but at least I've got most of it on shelves now. I still have all my watercolor stuff to go through yet, but I'm pretty close to finishing. Alright, well, let's have a look. So first of all, we'll open the kit and we'll have a look at that. I hope you are all well and have had a good weekend. So the book that came with the kit is actually smaller than the book I ordered. So I don't know why there was a difference, but the one in the kit was a little bit smaller. Oh yes, Kat, a huge job. Huge job. Now, I think when I got it, I showed you guys, but we didn't go into it. I just sort of pulled everything out of the box and we had a look. I think that was about it. So in the kit came a little palette of extra paints. And the names are on here too. And they've got little codes on them. It's hard to see on the colours, but LY, yellow, lemon yellow. And then when you come into the book here, the code of what colour you'll be using is actually written in here too. So you've got a code. So it corresponds to the book. You get a palette with colours on it. Pretty cool. So that's the two paints. You get little swatch sheets of watercolor paper. I don't know what brand watercolor paper. It doesn't say. It's just little watercolor swatches. Some masking rubber, which looks like it's kind of separating a little bit there. Give it a bit of a shake. Masking rubber. You get some little paraffin wax, which is like a candle. I love the little logo, and everything's, you know, nice and neatly labeled. And you get a couple of brushes. This one says for applying masking rubber. So it's a stiff synthetic brush, that one. And then we've got a Squirrel Rosa Gallery number 3 and a roll-off? Roll-off? I don't know. Number 6. Watercolor brush. Oh, I'm gonna open it somehow. Hi Selena, hi Mona. Anyhow, it only took 10 days to come from, like, I don't know, Croatia or something like that, to Australia. So I was really impressed with the postage time. Really quick postage. There we go. I won't be using those little things again, so they can go in the bin. There's no use trying to put those little tubes back on the brushes. You'll bend the bristles back. So pretty cool. You get a fair bit in the kit. Cool, cool. Now, get rid of my rubbish. I have a really sore back from the weekend. I did something to my back when moving stuff around, so I've had an eventful one, that's for sure. Let's have a look at this book. So this is one that came in the kit. As I said, you can get the kit with the France one or the Italy one. It goes on about different abbreviations in the book. Oh, it's made of watercolor paper. It's got different what would you call those, pictures and how to achieve them. Sky, clouds. I don't know what any of this means yet. Cat, so cute, thank you. Look at the kitty. Oh, actually I don't know where the kitty is. Where are you, Shadow? She's hiding today. She's asleep. Oh, everyone give a hug. It's a cat. Okay, now the book has watercolor paper here. These are actually, this is perforated. It's very hard to see there, but this is perforated, so you can take this one out. Thank you so very, very much. Oh, Diane, I'm sorry. Let me just move stuff out of the way here. And it has these step-by-step pictures of what to do to complete the image. So I thought we'd do one. Why not do the easiest one, the one at the start? So this book has some flowers. Obviously there's a page blank because this is the opposite side of the watercolor pages, so it's set out so that there's nothing on the back of them, so if you do take it out to frame it or put it on a card or whatever, you don't have to remove any of the writing in the book. So there's some buildings and scenery in this one. I like the boat one, that's cool. Boat. So they actually give you a code. Oh, meow. A code here too. If you scan the code, it takes you to the location where the picture was taken. How cool is that? The building. pretty. Got a book on Tuscany. Very pretty place. Alright, beautiful. So, you get a sketch, and then it talks about the other book, which we're going to have a look at now. The other book is slightly different. It's very similar, but slightly different. Oh, I saw someone recently do it, an art tuber, like, it wasn't Bailey, it might have been, I don't even remember. I subscribe to quite a few of them now, so who knows? And it probably wouldn't keep it in my history because it was months ago. I'm just having a quick look to see if I can find the tuber. I'll say art tuber. Maybe not. Maybe I can't find it. No. I just thought I'd have a peek and see if it was apparent anywhere. I don't remember. Sorry. I'll find it another time. Anyhow, next time. Let's have a look at the France one. This is slightly different. This one has a photo. Everything's the same at the start. But this one actually has a nice big photo of the actual image and also the watercolor painting, which is kind of cool. I like that. Hi, Kelly. Drawing with Waffle. It might be. It might be Terralyn. You might be right there. Because I subscribe to her too. Yeah, it might have been. Anyhow, I should probably just, you know how you want to find something and you want to know what you watched? Yeah, that's how I'm kind of feeling right now. Anyway, I don't know. Something like that. So anyway, this one's got a picture, an actual photo. It's larger, and also it's got a larger photo of the actual watercolor. And then it's got your instructions there as well. So each step's written here. You've got your sheet, and basically it's the same. I actually quite like the setup of this one. I like having the larger picture because I'll use that as a reference, of course, and I like to be able to see it. So yeah. Alright, no worries, Loretta. I've just turned it on an angle so you can kind of see more of that. I'm having trouble with my desk. I don't have much room here. Probably don't need to see the sketches, do you? But I'll show you the pictures, eh? Some of them are long ways, some of them are landscape, portrait and landscape. So the idea, I would say, would be to get a feel for watercolor, get a feel of how they go ahead about the process of doing watercolor, where they start when they're looking at a picture. Like, these are things that you become muscle memory, like you learn them by repeating the process. So I guess it's a really good starter to looking at watercolor. Some really pretty pictures here. I think I couldn't decide which book I wanted, which is why I ended up getting both. Because they're oh so pretty. Insparea Art. Yeah, it's good that you can see the differences between them. And look, quite honestly, there's not, I mean, watercolor is kind of a lot of like suggestive art. Like, you can see things, but you know, they put marks and spots in there to suggest things, which is cool. Some of them are really close match to the actual image. Some of them are just like, you know, suggestions of what would be there. I found that the buildings are probably the most, like, the buildings look the most like that. Looks most like that. Anyway. Oh no, Kelly, mine came so quick. That sucks. It really does. But yeah, with everything going on at the moment, I'm waiting on like 6 packages. I've been waiting for months, so not nice. Not nice. You like the buildings? So should we do a smaller one or should I do a bigger one? I honestly don't think... Maybe the bigger one might be better. It's only slightly bigger, but we'll be able to see it a little bit better. You like the buildings? I'm thinking of doing a building. Alright, let's pick one. I don't know if they have to be done in any particular order. You watch me try and figure out how to read instructions. I hate instructions. I'm going to be like, hang on, wait, that does not make sense. I have to read it like 10 times for it to make sense. Maybe we should just start at the front of the other one. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Because it's easy. I don't want to spend all day on it, you see. We'll do the first one in here. This one. The paints are all the same. So the colours are the same in both. As far as I know they are. Anyway. Because you could buy just the extra paints. It just says 12 professional watercolor paints, Van Gogh by Royal Talons. All necessary colours for book series watercolor trip. Watercolor trip, watercolor trip. So I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Awesome, thanks Terralyn. I thought it was her. It sounded, when you, as soon as you said it, I was like, yeah. So Robin, the colours are exactly the same. Usually watercolor artists will have like a set number of colors that they'll use, and they'll mix them to make colors that they need. Usually. Alright, we're going to do the window. It's a pretty cool window. So let's start. Wash the wall with Y0. Okay, what's that? There is no one of those. It's like, what? Wash what? Oh, here we go. Yellow ochre. Okay. Oh, it's there. It's hiding. I couldn't see it. Oh, I'm so silly. Goodness me. See, this is going to happen. We'll use a palette one. Shadows, I don't know. Hi, Selena. Hi, baby. I'm so silly. This is me all over. I just need a cloth. Hang on. Wash. Let's do it. No, that'll do. Okay, so it says a wash is even color. So it even shows you here what it would look like. So let's do it. Oh, the color's quite pigmented. That's cool. I'll do the one closest so that it's just a practice one then. I might put some tape there so it doesn't bleed into the other picture. Yeah, sure, I can get even color. Not. I'm doing well. Oh, Selena, I hope it gets better for you, darling. Hi, Linda. Don't worry about me. I'm just being crazy today. Oh dear. Let's put some tape down here. Hopefully it doesn't rip up my picture. Oh, come on. Hopefully that will stop it from moving too. It was moving a bit on the page. I'm using the other book as a reference so that it's a little bit easier for you guys. It's not very even, but yeah, okay, I did it. How is Puppy? All right, now what? Wash the window frame with CR plus VB. So that's permanent red. Oh, it's a pretty color. Plus, what did it say? VB. Burnt umber. Okay. Is that pilling? It is. Is that the actual... You know what? I think the palette is pilling. That's a bit weird. Anyway, let's do that. Wash the window frame. Looks good. Oh, okay, Selena. Hi, Cassie. Welcome. Oh, okay, Selena, thanks. Thanks for not sharing here. That's great. We don't need to hear the gross stuff, do we? All right, then it says, wash the leaves in the flower pot with OG. I'm just going to rinse that off. Hang on. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or what, but I don't know if that's the palette peeling or if it's my cloth. It feels like it's plastic. Maybe it's not. I don't know. No, it's not the... I think it might have been my cloth. Alright, so we need OG and VB. Okay. OG. OG. And... what did I say? VB. Burnt umber. I wonder why they did VB. Like, why didn't they just BU, like burnt umber? I don't know. Ew. That's probably a little bit too brown now. Make it a little bit greener. Cool. It's pretty good. It wants me to wash the plant here, so let's just do that then. Leave some white space for flowers. Okay. Sure, we can do that. Can't we? Well, I think we can. Oh, did we leave enough white space for flowers? Yeah, there's a few there. There's a few there. There's a little bit there. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Next one. Dry. Oh. Well. Sure. We can let it dry. Let me just clean my palette off. Let's dry it with a dryer though, otherwise we'll have to wait ages. Plugged in and ready to go. Sorry, just close your ears for a minute. I can mute it actually. Alrighty, done. Let's keep going. Step number 2. Wash the window. Leave space for flowers at the bottom. Okay. Yep, cool. Okay, so it wants me to wash the inside of the window. Here. Yeah? So it says to wash it with IG, which is this one, indigo. See, that one makes sense to me. And yellow ochre. Kind of makes it a green-blue colour. Add a bit of water there so it's a bit more washy. Alright, let's do it. Leaving some space for flowers around the outside of the pot there. Alright, looking good. Now this is really hard for me to not have it like perfect. You know, it's just like hard. Alright, next one, because it's just loose. Hi Dawn, welcome. We're just playing around today, so playing around. Oh, they do grow quickly, that's for sure. Alright, number 2, wash stone frame around the window. Wash stone frame around the window. Leave some window. No, wait. It doesn't give me a colour. So how can I do that? Oh, hang on. It stops there. It says around the frame around the window with RU, with lots of water. All right, there you go. That's raw umber. It wants me to wash the whole lot with a lot of water, so we'll just do that. Just a light wash. You can't hardly see it on there, but I'm sure it's going to get more. Okay, wash the flower pot with CR. Just going to clean that off a bit. CR and VB. Yeah, Vic Bitter. If you're Australian, you know what that is. Oh no. Oops. Alright, well you can see what I've already done. I've mixed the two colours together. Oops. Just clean that up a little bit there. Alright, what was the other colour? VB. Burnt umber. Okay, that one says light water, so that means just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Probably could have used a Smaller brush for this, but that's okay. Nice. Got a pot. We got a pot. Sorry, it's exciting. Something's happening. I think I need a baby wipe. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, that might make it easier for wiping the board down. I was trying to do it with my cloth all that time, but I was leaving little things on it. Alright, let's go. What's next? We did the flower pot. Wash stains on the wall with a little bit of water this time. With VB. Got that Vic bitter again. And RU. Bit of green. Okay. Stains on the wall. Alright. So here it's saying that they want stains on the wall. So let's add some stains on our wall. Okay. Let's just give them a bit of a wash on the edges there. So far the watercolor paper is holding up pretty well. It's buckled a little bit, but because I've taped it, it's not too bad. Hi Ray, welcome. Is it Raya #1 or Ray? Meow. Ray's #2. Okay. Hello. You're late today. We already called you. Calling all shadows did not come. Huh? Calling all shadows and you did not come. There you go. Got some room for you. Okay. Oh, that's much better. You coming? Okay. Oh, come on. Ah, there you go. You got plenty of... Raya. Ah, okay, thank you. Awesome. Alright. I think I'm going to move to I'll stay with the bigger brush for now. Wash the stains on the wall. We did that. Wash stains on the stone frame with RU and VB. RU and VB. It looks like they do them, they want you to put more of the first colour than the second colour. Does that make sense? I don't know. That was exactly the same colour I had though, really. That looks more grey, doesn't it? Why does that look more grey? because I'm okay. It's like there's two sections. They've done that color first, but that looks great, doesn't it? It doesn't look, anyway, let's do it. Build them up, buttercup. Sorry. It's in my head. Don't ask me why. It does. It looks more grey to me than that. I'm going to put something else in there. Let's put a tiny bit of blue in there. Don't know why, but that fits me better. All right. Hi, Rochelle. How are you? No colouring on walls. Hi, Della. We're just doing a bit of a review. It's not looking too good, is it? It'll do. I just feel like that needs to be blended in a little bit. Alright, let's continue. Step 3. Wash shadows for flowers and the stone frame with ultramarine. Alt first. Oh, that's pretty. Then yellow ochre. Oh, that's more grey, hey? And then a little bit of Madder Lake. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a dark grey red colour now. Okay, so that was for what? Flowers and stone frame. Flowers. Oh, is that meaning down here? I don't know. Let me keep reading. Oh, good on me. Men's down here. See, I can't even... Oh, that was clever of me. Wash shadows on the frame. I'm making a mess. It's not right. Who knows? Who knows? I think this is supposed to be like really light coloured, but I've made it not light coloured. Let me just lift a bit of that up. Alright, let's try that again. Shadows for the frame, VB and VI. Whoop. Shadows on the frame and the shadows on the stone frame. So shadows on the frame. It's not dark enough. It says little water. Let me just make that a bit darker and make that, use the smaller brush, I think. Tiny bit of water there. Get it moving a bit. Let's try that again. That's better. A little bit darker. Add a little bit of that down there, and also on the stone too, so let's do the stone up here. Oh, this brush is really weird. Look, it's bent like that. That's a strange one. It's hard to maneuver when it's like that. I feel like mine's not looking anything like this yet. What have I missed here? What's happening? I don't like this brush. It's annoying me. There's too many steps in one section. Like, I'm struggling to see what it should be looking like. I know, look, it's kind of like, it's really like, it won't, it's annoying me. I'm just going to grab a smaller, nice brush. I really like Anna Mason's brushes, so we're going to use one of hers. Number 3. A little bit better. Alright, yeah, because like here, this picture is showing me here lots of blues, but I haven't got any blues yet. Okay, wash the shadows on the window and the leaves with... missed a step. Wash the shadows on the flower pot. Okay, we can do that. Some BB. Some Y. And yellow. Some CM. Looks cool, I guess. It is an alien. Helen's here, isn't she? Helen was here before. I know, I said shadows and she comes a-running. She's crazy. Oh, and oh, hang on, now what's next? Okay, that was a flower pot. Then the shadows on the window, so that's the window. Okay, we can do that. Okay, we need, I'll just get rid of this bit for now. IG and PG Viridian. I like Viridian. It's a good colour. Okay. Yep, done that. And the leaves. Alright. So indigo again. With OG this time. Oh, I'm stuck to my watercolour. Making a mess here. You know what? I'm going to add this down here as well because it's a different colour to what's actually here. So let's just add some of that in. Because technically it's supposed to be finished. It doesn't look finished to me. Maybe that should be more grey, but I don't know. It's like I've missed a step. Like this blue should be around, the blue here is supposed to go around here as well. Anyway. What's a Vare colour? Vary colour. Okay. They're coming. They're coming. They're in between, apparently. They're last after it's dry. But I'm not happy. It's not finished here. There's something I've missed. Let's go back and have a look. Because there's blue kind of colour in yeah, let's just redo it. Let's just redo. Like, add, redo, add. I don't know. I really like the blue in the windows. So the shadows in the windows. No, the shadows from the flowers on the stone. Let's try that again. So ultramarine. Yellow ochre. And a little bit of raw umber. Can't do the flowers until the end, otherwise we'll end up with a blobby mess. Needs to be dried. Well, honestly, that's a little better. Is that it? Is that all you get? That's all you get. Alright, that's it. That's all you get. Apparently that's my window, but I'm not happy with it. It needs to be darker. So I'm just going to keep going and do again. I'm going to go again. So I'm not. Got a bit darker this time. It seems to dry a lot lighter than it actually is, so okay, that's better. That's a good colour. Yeah? I'm going to add a little bit of that into the flower pot here as well. Okay. Cool. Still doesn't look anything like it, but cool. I think we're getting closer. What do they call it? Alright, let's keep going, shall we? Okay, so the next bit I was supposed to do, I should have dried off a bit before I continue because I don't want to, shadows on the frame. I did. Shadows from the flowers on the stone, we just redid, but I think, don't know yet. I think I might do that again. Just a little bit more. No, too green. This is quite cool though. You're right, you're learning how to mix colour. See, that's really green. Perhaps I need more blue. Oh, look at that. It made it grey. I'm just going to add a little bit more detail in here. It's gradually becoming something. More water. Alright, I'm going to do that colour again. Good? We liking it? Is it looking good? More blue. Okay, I'm just going to add to this area here a little bit more depth, and I'm just going to add a few more spots of colour through there. Alright. More flower pot shadows. Shadow on the window. I think that needs more work. Let's do more window. Oh, this is interesting. So, look, I think it's pretty cool though. Like, yeah, it had a limited amount of instructions, but now I think it's up to you to sort of add your little personal touches and what you want to create, you know, a nicer look. Oh, I just dripped that on my page. Okay, I'm quite liking it now. Anywhere else I need to adjust, do you think? I'm definitely going to do the windows again. The window colour, I think that's really washed out. I think we could go really dark in there. So the actual windows, shadows on the window was indigo and viridian. Whoa, it's quite wet there now. Thank you, Michelle. I can find some if you want me to try. Well, I think I made that a bit dark. It's like there's a building shadow across the window there. Because this is the original photo, so this is what we're going by. And it's got a little bit more character than what's in there. But let's do these red flowers. I think this should be dry enough, but I'm just going to use the just use a tiny bit of that and just make sure. Happy with those shadows on the window there. Yeah, they're coming. They're last. And that's because they're bright coloured and you don't want them to mix in with the rest of your paint. The red flowers are coming. It needs to be dried. Just let me dry it. Okay, do you want me to mute again? Alright, so red flowers. Because it says wash shadows in the windows and leaves, but dry. Use Watercolor to wash the flowers. Whatever that means, but it says here Watercolor is any variety of colors in the same area. Okay. So it's CR. They're really quite dark. And a little bit of yellow ochre. Put one at the top there. Mine's got a little bit more red flowers than the one in the picture. There we go. Yay! We finished it. I don't know. What do you guys think? My palette got a bit stained, but that's okay. I was a little disappointed in this brush. It's really not nice. Very hard to do small details with, but it might be alright more for washing. Anyhow, this paintbrush was fantastic. I loved it. Perfect. And this is an Anna Mason by Rosemary & Co. These are available on Rosemary & Co. under Anna Mason brush set. So Anna Mason, if I'm talking a bit fast there. Let's take the paper off. Gently. I do not want to break the paper. Okay, so that was like a practice one, and I think that they give you two, so you can go ahead and do another one if you wanted to. This one is really, it reminds me, actually, Raya, it reminds me of the Black Velvet brushes. Let me just wet that. That's kind of got a bit of a, that kind of thing going on as well. Not as much though. This is really bleh. Like, that is annoying for me. I don't like that. Maybe that's something that you like. I like to have a little bit more control. So this has got a little bit more control than that. But this one was fantastic. It was brilliant. Loved it. Interesting. But there you go. There you have it. My first impressions. I actually really enjoyed it. I think that the more that you do, the better control that you'll get, and the more that you'll get to understand the instructions. Like, being the first time I read it, I was like, huh, in a couple of bits, but you know, we figured it out in the end. Got paint on that. Good on me. It's probably off the book or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It'll blend in. It's part of the window anyway, which is blue. But yeah, I think it's alright. I mean, the paper's stood up really well too. That's like, there's a little bit of a bend in it, but that's pretty good. That's sort of what watercolor would look like. Do you want me to do another one? It is a little pricey, yeah. I think that you could get away with just buying the book and using your own watercolors though. You just need to know what the colors are. I don't really like, I'm not a Royal Talens fan with watercolor anyway. But yeah, I don't know, it came out quite good. I mean, considering I just did that, like... Alright, let's do another one. We'll do one in the other book. So that one can dry. What do you reckon? Let me do that one. Yeah, so that one was Italy. We'll do France. This is France. So we'll do that one. Grab a new thing and have a quick break to the bathroom. But there's a lot of water ones in this one. There was a building back here. So, oh look, Pat, let's do this one. Look at that one. Well, that could be interesting. Wonder how I'll go at that. Alright, be back in 2 secs and then we'll start this one. Alright, new cloth. What do you think of this one? Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, that's okay, Kenny. We're just about to start a new one, so that worked out well. Oh, this one only has one of each. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Well, that's two. Maybe I'll save that one for another time. Because I can't do a practice copy. That's annoying. Aww. What about this one? Or a busy one. Should we do a busy one? Oh no, that might take too long. Let's do this one. Alright, let me tape it off again. I'm bummed because the purple one's really good, but I want to be, I don't want to, yeah, I want to practice copy. I'm actually going to tape this one around the edge, make a border and hold the rest down as well, eh? Make a bit of a border. Oh, hello everybody. Okay. Let's get that We're boarded up. Oh. Cool. We're going to mask. Alright, it says mask on the whole church. Cool, let's do it. Alright, how does this work? Like that. Holy moly. Just squirted all over me. Okay. It just like... I think it's all... I think that's too... I think it's separated. Oh no. Let me just give that a bit of a shake. It squirted all over me. Did you see that? It kind of went... It sounds really watery. I don't think it's meant to be watery like that. It's like really, really, really runny. I mean, the only way to figure it out is to actually dry it off. Yep, it's all good. Let's use it. It's very runny, people. Just be careful. I'm not going to squeeze it on. I'm going to paint it on. I'm just going to dip my brush in it. Because it's pretty dangerous stuff. I say dangerous stuff. It's a shame that it's not coloured. I can't see properly where I'm covering. Don't forget to use the brush that they give you for it too. The masking fluids I've used have generally been thicker. So yeah, oh look, it's starting to stop already. Is this part of the church too? I don't even know. Yep, they've done all of this. Yeah, that masking fluid is weird. It's really runny. Thank you, my darling. Say hi, Faith.
Hello.
This is Faith. She hasn't visited very often, have you?
No, not really.
Yeah, we did this one, look.
Oh, that's pretty.
Copying the instructions, so we're going to do this one now.
Awesome.
Cool, thank you. Cup of tea.
Why is the cat in a basket?
Because the cat's in the basket. Why is the cat in the basket, you ask? Because it's a cat trap. She thinks it's cool. Try that a bit. Okay. Next step. Pre-wash the sky and the mountains. Is there mountains? I don't see any mountains, but okay. We can do that. Alright. Wait. Cloth. So pre-wash means with a clean water. Okay. So I'm just going to use clean water and just wash this section. That's what it's telling me to do. Done. Wash the sky with, let's do it, this one. And this one. And a little bit of yellow ochre. And it says really watery, so let's water it down. Well, that's pretty dark. I'll just add some more water in there. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing the wrong side. Let's just start again over here, shall we? Gosh. Why did you tell me? It says to use a little bit more of the yellow ochre in it at the bottom. So I've just added a little bit more of the yellow ochre and just coming to the bottom. This guy there. Oh, good. That was really watery. Okay. Lift the clouds. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so it says lift the clouds. Lifting is where you can use a wet brush to pull out, apparently, to pull out the colour, but I think we might just use a cloth and just dab it out. There we go. I'm giving us some clouds there. With my little cloth. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Wash the mountains into wet background, middle ground. Okay, what? Oh, okay, so wash here with ultramarine and yellow ochre. Wet. It's supposed to be wet, but it's not really wet. Could probably do with a little bit more ultramarine. I hope that's what it meant. And then it says to use another colour, so it's saying VI. PG. And OG. Middle ground. It's looking alright. It's looking alright. And then the foreground, which is, wait, let me just go across there. I hope that that stuff, masking fluid, is covering that church enough. I tell ya. I'm trusting it, alright? Needed more tea. Did you guys hear about that big incident here in Melbourne on the weekend at the Victoria Market? It was bad. Okay, and the foreground, it wants me to use yellow ochre. A little bit of, no, it's going to be too dark, and some olive green. We're going to add some more ochre there. I think it's supposed to be more yellow, so I'm lost. I'm really lost. Okay, I'll read it to you. It says, wash the mountains into a wet background, which is up here. Then in the middle ground, add the violet colour. And then it says foreground, add the yellow colour. So is this the foreground here, or is this the foreground here? Because then it says, wash the forested area? Is that this bit, maybe? Yeah, see, here we go. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it means this bit. Maybe I'm wrong. And maybe this is going to turn out really random. It's definitely not this front area, because the front area is like a yellow colour. It did, Linda, that's right. And they, Cameron worked out, it's like, you know, $300,000 they made out of, for fines. And it makes me wonder whether people will actually pay them or not. It says wash the forested area with VB PG. Okay. And the foreground. Sorry, I'm just a little lost here. Wash, there's like all these. I'm using the big. I'm using the. I just grabbed this one for some reason. Why? I don't know. But I could swap back to the other one actually, because that's the one I was using. Okay, so wash the forested area background, which was here, I'm assuming, which I did down here. And then the foreground. Is this the foreground now? I don't know. Is this... I don't know. Let's have a look at what color it is. Let's mix it together. Alright, there's the blue. There's no blue in the foreground, so that doesn't make sense. There's some umber. There's some green. There's some... I already put... Okay. Yeah, I'm lost. Or does it just mean... Oh, okay. I think I know what it's meaning. It's alright. I'm having a moment here. Alright, let me just start that again. Yes, I'm having a moment. That's really dark. I'm going to say maybe this is what they were meaning, but, you know, maybe not. We'll find out. Hi, Bev. I'm finding this one difficult to follow. No, that's on Fridays, Kenny. Fridays. Okay, now it says to use CR. Oh, wrong one. CR. Yellow ochre. A little bit of yellow. I think I need a bigger brush for this. Hey, this drawing is different to the one in the book. You have faith in me. Well, I'm glad you do. Sometimes I don't. But yeah, I get ya. It needs a little bit more red in the roof. I need to put some shadows in the clouds as well, it says, so we'll do that. Should put a little bit of that one. And that one. Can't really see those clouds very well, but they're there. I kind of feel like there needs to be a little bit more of the violet and the blue just across here. Ah, that was too pink. That's better. And I don't think my mountains are as dark here either, so we might come back in and add some more. Maybe. We'll just do the clouds for now. My clouds don't look anywhere near as good as their clouds. Why? It's like, why? rub off entire mask. Should I wait for it to dry first? Probably. Let's dry it. It's taken a while to dry. It was pretty wet because we did that wash and the pre-wash as well. Mine wouldn't look like that, that's for sure. It would, because that's what they're telling you to do. You gotta follow the instructions. I think it would. I'm still a little bit lost. I still don't know if I've done it right, but it looks like that, sort of, except this part's not quite dark enough. Maybe I shouldn't pull off the stuff yet until I've done the background again. Because if I pull that off, if I rub that off, I'm not going to be able to do any more on the background, am I? Okay. So yeah, I think we need to darken that up a bit. It's still not dark enough. I think I'm just adding too much water. That's that one. So yeah, I'm just redoing the colors again. And making them darker this time. Just using like a wet brush on the edges just to help bleed it into the rest of the colour so it doesn't quite so out of place. Well, I'm trying to. Doesn't necessarily mean it's working. You know, I've probably done it cack-handed, and I probably should have done it darker when I first started, but you know what? Oh, it doesn't matter. Look, it still looks alright. Well, kinda. Meow. You know what? It looks nothing like it, but we'll get over it. On Amazon, huh? Cool. I mean... just smudging stuff here. It's all good. Alright, that'll do. I'm not going to try and fuss around with that anymore. They don't even look like clouds. They don't even look like clouds. They'll do. Let's move on. Let's take off the stuff now. I think the hardest thing about doing this live is the time between to dry it. If I didn't have the heat gun, we'd be sitting here for ages waiting for it to dry. Alright, it says to peel off the... it says to peel off the masking fluid, so let's do that. Just rubbing my finger over it. You can use an eraser to do that too. No, it didn't work properly either, that fluid. I didn't think it did. Anyway, it'll do. It did a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe I should have done 2 coats. Oh, good. Learning. Learning, yes. Okay, we've got to use our Paris and wax this time. Yeah, she is. It says, use diagonal strokes to partly rub the shiny side of the roof. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Use diagonal strokes to partly rub the shiny side of the roof with paraffin. Of what roof? Because we've got roof here and we've got roof here. I'm very confused. Is anyone else confused? I'm confused. Let's use it. Let's assume that it means this roof. The church? Yeah? Well, that's the last thing that we did, so... Should I be doing the front side as well? Let's just do the front side. Let's see how that looks. Let's see what it turns out like. Wash the church walls with a light layer of. Okay, so light. I'm going to need new water. Light. Oh, we've got some lemon. And a little bit of raw umber. And it says light, so that's too light, although my light's been really light. It didn't really do anything to the roof, but yeah. Get out. Do roofs C, Y, and R U? The wall under the roofs. Oh gosh, that's really dark. The indigo is really dark, if you get that. Wait. And the wall under the roof. Really? Okay, I'm already lost. The wall, so that was church walls, the roofs, the wall under the roof. Does that mean this wall? Oh my goodness. I'm assuming it does because it's a yellow color. This is stupid. I'm so lost already. I'm going to assume it means these walls as well. I don't know. Yeah, that looks like that colour. A little bit. And the roof under the wall is this one. That looks really red to me. And the roof under the wall. The roof under the wall. This roof under the wall. Or this roof under the wall. Because that is like really red. This is probably closer to that colour. But you know what? I don't know. Maybe, I think this is a roof too. This is not going well. This is not going well. It is very confusing because it says wash the church walls in the light, that colour, the roof with that colour, and under the roof with that colour. So they're actually talking about the church in all of that. So that's just random. Yeah, it's very confusing. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Diane. I'm very confused already. It looks like this is kind of like a blue. Put this in here too. No, it's more purple than that. I need a smaller brush, I think. It's like, that might be the wax. Don't know. That's close. I'm gonna make it up. There you go. It's supposed to be looking like this at the moment. It doesn't look anything like that at the moment, does it? To me it doesn't anyway. Alright. So by the end of these steps it should look like that, is what I'm thinking. My paper's all buckling here. So if I can do that, that would be awesome. What's next? I'm going to use a smaller brush now because we're using a bit of detail here. Wash the tree on the left Okay, sure, we can do that. Is this the trees on the left? I'm thinking. Because that's a really light colour and that's all I could think of to do. Okay. Wash the shade of part of the dome. Which I'm going to assume is this one that they're talking about. Maybe a bit darker. I don't even have the original to look at. It might have been better to take this out and do it. It's not looking very good, is it? It's getting there slowly. Paraffin wax is a pain. I spat on my work. I think I would have found it easier to not use the paraffin wax. No worries, guys. I couldn't do this one. It is confusing. I mean, the other one was fairly simple, but this is quite detailed, so that could be why it's a little bit more difficult to figure out. Being that little bit more detailed, perhaps. Also, the picture here is not the same as the picture here. I mean, that's pretty confusing in itself. Well, look, I guess I'll just do my overall thoughts, and you guys can decide for yourselves if it's something that you want to try. I actually really quite enjoyed doing the first one. This one has been a little bit more difficult. Maybe the difficulty level on it is a little bit higher. Yeah, overall, look, it's great. You've got everything here that you need. I've got extras. I've got a palette to work on. I've got 2 copies of the image, so I can do a second one if I wanted to. It's not it's watercolor. It's supposed to be loose and free and a little bit of artistic sort of, you know, whatever you want to do there. So I think it's good. But as somebody said, it is quite costly for what it is. So if it's something that you may be able to do elsewhere at a lower price, I don't know. But considering what you get, I think the quality of the materials is good. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. I did. Yeah, there's two. I've popped them under the here if you're looking for them. I've got two. The first one was came with the. I actually brought the kit, so this is the Italy one, was with the kit, and the other one I just brought by itself. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. Oh, night, Mona. Yeah. I'm pretty happy. Anyway, I'm going to finish up because it's my turn to go, and I've been already over. And I'm going to finish this one and see how it comes out in the end. But I really did enjoy the first one after all that anyway. But see what you guys think. Bit of fun. Bit of something different. I'll be back on Thursday for patrons. We're going to be doing some Black Widows. and I will see you on Friday for some more of Jennifer Zimmerman's image. We'll get that hair done and start to look at finishing things off in the following week. You good? We good? No worries, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!